Hey, once again, we're back here on Swine Time, another episode. We're here about 14 miles outside of Henderson, Texas, in between Tatum and Henderson, and a good friend of mine, Clint Jones, and his wife, Erin, had some hogs out here on their property, and had a conversation with them, and they were wanting to kind of get rid of them. So I said, hey, I'll come out there and help you out as much as I can. And I came out yesterday evening and set the trap, and lo and behold, we've come up with, I want to say maybe 5 or maybe 6 little buddies in the trap. So we're gonna ride up there and see what we can come up with, and we'll work with what we got, whatever's in the pen. But I know there are some in the pen, so we'll see what we can work with. Right now, as you can see, I'm looking at, we got one. We got a total of 6 in the pen here, and as you can see out here, perfect landscape. We got a little moist area here, kind of marsh, kind of wet, keeps them where they can wallow out in. But that's what we can see where this is kind of the perfect habitat where they like to hang out. They're real anxious right now, but of course at this moment, we're at the point where we're going to dispose of you, and we'll get back with you. Right now, as you can see, we've had a pretty successful little trapping incident. We got 5 great eating size, and then we got one. He's a big boar, but the rest of them are perfect eating size. So as you can see, once again, this habitat is perfect for them, and coming out here and doing a good deed, trying to help a friend as far as eradicating these off their property. At the same time, I'm being able to process them, and I'll end up getting some meat and maybe some pork sausage, fajitas, smoked links, and things of that nature. Also, a shout out to the 3 Mile Hunting Club, continue to making hunting a fun adventure and making it worthwhile being on the outside out in the world where we can hunt and feel like we're contributing and help eradicating these animals. At the same time, we can get some benefits from it. Also, I want to shout out to Justin Boots, sponsor, being able to supply, protect them from snakes and all those things while we're out in these habitats. So we'll come back with you at a later time. Hey, back out, we've discarded and gotten rid of the hogs, and now we're back, and I'm gonna bait it up again, and I'm gonna give away my secrets, but today I'm gonna throw in some of these marshmallows, 99-cent marshmallows. You can't beat it. Hogs love them. They're good and sweet, and they just like wear them out. So I'm gonna add some corn. I got a little Kool-Aid left, and a little strawberry Kool-Aid, and I'm gonna put some of these marshmallows up in here, bait it up back here. When they come through the night, they love to get some of these marshmallows. Of course, as I said, I got the secret weapon, strawberry Kool-Aid, to help get that scent in the air and get a little of that flavor going. Love it. Far through this. I want to give a shout out also to our ag department at Tatum High School. I had to get some work done on it, and had an excellent trigger system on it. As you can see, it's got a rooter pole on it, and it has a pin that as they root and hit that bar, it releases this pin from the door and it just closes. So great idea. And, hopefully tonight when they come in, we'll get some rooting around that rooter bar. They'll trigger this door, and by tomorrow we'll have some more. But one of the other things I want to do is put up another camera to get a little bit better picture on how many is actually in the sounder. I kind of see a group when they're in there, but I want to see a better picture of what's going on. So I want to be able to put another cellular camera so I can kind of see a bigger picture of what's kind of going on. Typically, where there's blood, typically I get a shovel, but I don't have one with me today. And I'll kind of cover blood and put some straws and stuff to kind of cover up the blood. I'm not sure. Some people say they're reluctant in going in, others say not, but I just kind of cover up. It's kind of, as a human, I know for me going in and looking, I would want to cover it up. But I'm gonna try to place the camera along one of these trees here so I can get a better idea of kind of what's going on. Turn on and see what kind of signal I'll get out here. Hopefully we can get a pretty good reception. I'll be able to get a good picture of kind of what's going on around the area to get a better idea of what we got going on for the true number of in this particular sounder before I can truly say I've eradicated the problem out here. But I just want to be able to get a better view of what's going on in the area. I have one there that's on the cage so I can know what's in it, but I want to be able to get a more of a view, better view to kind of see how many is shooting in this particular sounder. Hopefully tonight when they come in smelling those marshmallows and that corn and Kool-Aid, we'll be able to see, just to get an accurate number. Camera clicking. We got a green light on this. Shout out also to 5 Point. Does a great job most of the time in sending those pictures in a timely manner. Kind of spacing this on the tree. All right, we got a signal. We got an extra camera set up. Now, just waiting to see what comes in tonight. I'll see you guys on the next episode. I'll see you guys the rest of what came in. Hopefully, next episode we'll have something in there.